Hey everybody, so in this video we're going to talk about the prong collar. This is a training tool. We use it on adult dogs or dogs that have gone through our 3-week program just for walks. And it really becomes a backup tool because for the most part you're going to be using the e-collar to communicate with your dog. On most of our collars we have this easy quick snap that you use to hook on the dog. If you don't have the quick snap, we're going to show you. You can also unhook it with the prong. All right, everybody, so I'm going to demonstrate how to put the prong on Thor here. This one, the prong has the quick snap, and I've already got my leash attached to the D-ring. So if I put the leash on top of his head, I want the quick snap obviously at the bottom. That way when I'm using the leash, it's angled properly. This is fit well. It's up top near his ears and it's nice and snug. Not so snug that it's providing constant pressure, but snug enough that when I provide leash pressure, we get this clinking, which is how we provide information. And it's not too loose where there's a lot of space here if I try to pull it away from him. It's also not dangling down where it'll slide down his neck. Also, we've got a nice e-collar sandwich. We've got the prong collar, e-collar, his regular collar. All right, so without the quick snap, again, I've already got the leash attached to my D-ring. I'm gonna choose any of these links to pull it apart, wrap it around the dog, buckle, and then I'm gonna swivel, grabbing it in 2 spots, putting the leash at the top of the dog's head. This one is a little bit loose. See how it provides too much space away from his neck if I tug on it. And that means when I provide information, it's not gonna provide information when I want it to. It's too loose, and it's also gonna slide down his neck. So we would actually take a link out to make it fit properly. All right, so clearly this prong collar is too big on Thor. You can see it's around his chest rather than high up by his ears on his neck. And so if I try to provide information, he might feel it, but it's on the biggest part of his body. So it's gonna be less effective. Again, we want it up here by his ears with a lot fewer links. And we want it to be snug so it's not sliding down his neck. So I would take out at least 2 to 3 links to make it fit and then go for a walk. Right, bud? Yeah. Some of the safety issues with the prong is that it should not be left on the dog unattended, should not be left on the dog if they are playing with other dogs, and definitely should not be left on the dog when the dog is in the crate. We specifically use the Herm Sprenger prong collar. We don't use any other kind of prong collar, and that's because the Herm Sprengers are made specifically with rounded edges. If you need to get extra links, you can get them from Chewy or dog.com, but also if you need help finding them, you can contact us and we'll get you extra links. Extra links is how you make the collar bigger as the dog grows. Really, we would like you to reach out to us and we can help you size it if you feel like the prong collar is getting too small for your dog.